Welcome back to another Warzone Season 2 video. I'm Valkyr. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and throw a thumbs up. If you've played Warzone, which I assume many of you have, you'll notice the monuments that have been dotted around the map, one of which is at the military base. In Season 1, this was closed together and the previous seasons, but in Season 2, this is now opened up, revealing what is to be a nuclear device inside. This plays into the theory that Verdansk will soon be destroyed by a ton of nuclear devices, probably because it's going to be taken over by zombies, which actually is happening right now over at the shipwrecked area just below the prison. As you get closer to the device, you'll find there are different pathways that you can go, which lead a little bit deeper underground. There's not too many rooms that you can go into, but there is one room with a specific device which is in all three of the next areas I'm about to show you. Just further down the pathway, there will be a hallway lit with red lights. As you get to the end, you'll find a strange device. At the time of filming, this device has 5% on the screen and a little kind of zombie icon above it. My assumption is that that's how much land the zombies currently occupy, and when it gets to 100%, they push the big red button, and boom, Verdansk gets nuked. There's also another empty room with a big blast door. Behind the big gaping hole entrance, if you go a little bit further towards the military base, there's also a backdoor entrance with a magical floating ladder. Spooky. I didn't think I was playing Harry Potter. Anyway, let's move on. Going down to the southwest at the hills area, the monument is now completely gone. This is the one that's right next to Bunker Zero. With the monument gone, it now reveals another launch station for another nuclear device. The bunkers underground this monument are far bigger than what's at the military base. There's also another area, bit of a hillside that's kind of been excavated, and you're able to go inside this kind of concrete pipe, which will then lead you back inside. I actually found that I got lost quite a few times inside of this bunker. There's so many different routes and there's so many different ways you can go. It's crazy. I'm actually really loving the unfolding of the story of the nuclear devices and the underground bunkers. I'm fairly new to actually playing and covering Warzone on my channel, and my mind is blown with all of kind of this lore, and it's the zombies coming together now and the nuclear devices. So here I'm just kind of running around, picking up some items and just getting used to the different intertwining routes that you can go. As with the military base, there is a zip line that will take you from the top to the bottom inside where the nuke is hiding. You can also parachute down, but everybody knows that parachutes just decide not to open sometimes, so that's risky business. Back inside down at the bunkers, you'll also find some rooms which probably have a little bit of lore behind it. You'll notice some elements similar to some of the bunkers you'll see around the Warzone map anyway. Here you can kind of see like a meeting room for generals or something similar. Moving on into the next room, there's kind of like this really strange golden ball that's been suspended by ropes. I said during stream it was plutonium because I remember from an old James Bond film it was kind of circular. Somebody said it was just a giant Ferrero Rocher. If you know what that is, it's a kind of small chocolate. I'm actually not sure what this is, so if you do know what this is, put a note in the comment because I'd love to find out more. And as at the military base, the interface with the zombie icon and the 5% is also present over here at the hillside monument as well, or the monument that used to be there and now just the big nuclear hole. And the final location that I wanted to take note of is actually Bunker 10, which is over at the final monument at Park. Now, this monument is very much still there. However, if you go down into the bunker itself, a new room has opened. Now, this is a bit of a strange room. There's nothing really in there. It just goes around in kind of like an L shape, and then you go back into the other room, which we've seen before, where you can kind of see the window with the nuclear device through it. So this is a new area. Not quite sure why this is opened. And finally, when you do loop around back into the room with the nuclear device in the window, you'll see that same device again, the icon and 5%. So these will probably be ticking up at the same rate across all three of the devices. Now, I've only found 3. There might be more across the map. If you have found others, let me know in the comments again, and I'll be going to check those out as well. I want to make sure I can try and cover as much as possible. But for now, these are the only 3 I've found. There's obviously a few other changes on the whole map, including Shipwrecked, which is the brand new area of the ship that's crashed, the cargo ship that crashed just below prison. It's a load of fun, and there's loads of zombies. I've just made a zombie guide on how to complete it, then what you do with the access key as well. Fairly straightforward stuff, but make sure to go check that video out as well. If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe for more Warzone content. I'm going to be looking to cover some more Season 2 stuff, so this is going to be fun for the next few weeks, especially if there is going to be a big event. Make sure to drop a comment, and I would love to see you over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Valkyr, where I stream every day. It'd be great to have some new faces. See you again soon.